In this video, we'll be growing every single mutation on the brand new Peacock tail seed, and I really hope this one is good because I spent a lot of Robux to get this thing. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe because we got to get to 1.2 million subscribers. We've been stuck at 1.18, and it's time to go up in the world, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I did do some AFKing for this update so I could get some of the awesome admin mutations here, and we got a ton of them done and out of the way, so that should really help us and make this thing even more valuable. But let's go ahead and plant our Peacock tail seed right here. I don't know why that planted kind of cool. That looked kind of cool, right? Is that a new animation? Oh yeah, it like falls down. Okay. I see you, Jandal. All right, anyways, I'm gonna plant all my sugar apples here because we're gonna spawn in my apple gazelle. We're also gonna spawn in all my mandrakes here, and we're going to work on getting warped and rot real quick. So there we go, and let's go ahead and hit a grow all with one of these. And there we go. Let's go ahead and just make sure that our apple gazelle is boosted. He is. Let's go ahead and pick these sugar apples up and see if we can get the warp mutation done pretty quickly. All right, we actually might not get warped. That's kind of crazy. All right, well, we'll try again. I literally picked up sugar apples off of like 13 different trees and we did not get warped. That's kind of bad luck, huh? Let me go ahead and hit grow all again. And let's try this again. Please give us warp this time. No, I don't want a lucky dupe. I just want... Oh, there we go. We got warped. Where is it? It applied to a sugar apple. Oh, here it is. It's over here. All right. So we have our warped sugar apple. We can go ahead and travel this over here into the mix. We are good. And let's go ahead and reclaim all these other ones just to get them out of the way because there are so many and it's going to make our Spinos have a really tough job later. So let's get rid of all these. There we go. And then let's go ahead and place down an advanced sprinkler. And let's go ahead and place some mandrake seeds down and now try to get the rot mutation done. Hopefully I have enough mandrake seeds. I need to start grinding them out again. Come on, give me a lucky mandrake, please. We might not actually get it today. This is crazy. Let me see. I'm going to use a toy here. I need to buy more toys, bro. I forgot to restock all my toys. All right, well, hopefully this is it in this mix here. There we go. We got it spread to the Trinity fruit. We got rot done. All right, perfect. We're getting low. I am grinding out some more mandrakes over here. I actually might have some. Okay, they're almost done. But that got a little scary, you know? Okay, I was shaking a little bit. All right, so since all those are done, now we have rot and we also have warped. That is good to go. We're going to go ahead and clear out our peacock here and make sure it has no growth on it. And let's go ahead and try to grow a big peacock tail now. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn in all my mooncats here. And then let's go ahead and use a Grandmaster sprinkler right here. Throw down a master sprinkler, godly, advanced, and a basic. And there we go. And then once all of our mooncats hit a location and start sleeping, I'm going to use the grow all tool. Well, I'm going to drag this peacock tail into a pile of mooncats and then hit the grow all tail or hit the grow all button, bro. I can't think. Bruh. So we can hopefully get a big peacock tail. Okay, well, we got a couple over here actually, so this should be okay. Let me go ahead and stack it right here. Let's go ahead and quickly hit the grow all button and let's see what kind of a peacock tail we get. Oh my gosh, bro. We got a couple of them. These are pretty big. Look how huge these things are. I honestly can't tell which one's the biggest one, and it might be that one because it's kind of bending even further. Actually, no, this one right here is going even further. All right, so I think that one might be it. We can also check the studs down here, I guess. This one is 2, 4, 6, 7. This one's 2, 4, 6. Okay, 7, but it's like cut off actually. And this one's 2, 4. Okay, so this one's definitely the biggest one right here. I'm gonna favorite this one. We're gonna pick up these two, and there is our peacock tail, dude. That thing is huge. Considering that like a normal one just looks like this, that's a pretty big difference. So I think we have a pretty good one because like look at that. Look at that difference. Okay, let's go ahead then. And this one is definitely over 70 kilograms, so that's good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and place this back down here. We can go ahead and pick up all of our mooncats. And now we actually got to get some mutations on this thing so we can turn it into a beautiful rainbow peacock tail. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw cloud touched on it. We're gonna go ahead and move it over here next to our other plants so I can throw down a honey sprinkler to get everything honey glazed. Yep, there we go. We're good. And I'm gonna go ahead and travel this back. And now we do need a couple more mutations because I don't have sprays anymore to get this thing to turn into a rainbow peacock tail. So before I spawn in the butterfly or my guaranteed pets, I'm going to go ahead and spawn in a giant badger here. I think I'll have good luck with a pterodactyl because it spreads out its mutation. So we can either get windstruck or even like tempestuous on this thing. Or let's even just throw in like a phoenix. We can get the phoenix done early and the cockatrice. And that way they can hopefully just spread their mutations to these over here, but also onto the peacock tail. So we can get all those mutations and then get this thing to turn rainbow. So I think this will be a good setup here. And even for bonus points, we could throw in our Krupp Kitsune. We get that done and get our Krupp Kitsune done a little early to get Krupp Chakra. chakra and possibly even apply it to this, so we have an extra mutation to get rainbow. But hopefully when all these pets do their things, they of course apply it to these fruits, so then we could use our spinos later to move it over and we can get it all done in one shot. All right, let's hopefully get cracked done. There we go. We got cracked. Perfect. And we got a ton of stuff over there. So our badger did its job, and we just need 2 more mutations on this thing so we can get it to turn rainbow. So I'm going to see if these other pets do us some good here and give us those. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and join on my main account real quick. I already did get the chakra mutation from AFKing, but I need to go on my main account and give me some more toys because I forgot to give myself some before I started recording. I'm so stupid. So I'm gonna do that so I can start boosting my pets and making my life a little bit easier. So I'll be right back, and in a minute we'll come back and see what we get from these pets, and hopefully we'll be ready for rainbow. All right, there we go. We now have some toys so we can actually boost our pets. And you know what, it's not bad if we work out of order today and actually just start getting some of our guaranteed pets done. I mean, we already have some spawned in here to try and get mutations applied to our peacock tail, but we can also start working on some other ones to make this a little bit easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spawn in my swan here. We're gonna spawn in a kappa to try and work on getting bloodlet, and also just to apply wet to this. And once we do get some more mutations on this, I guess I'll add some more carrots around. But actually, I guess I could just add some more carrots around now. I'm gonna also keep my carrots down here just so I have easier access to them. Oh wait, no, it's not good if I do more carrots right now because I want the pets that really spread stuff out to only target that. So I'll do carrots in a second because I need to get at least 2 mutations done on this thing. But oh, also we do have a shock carrier here we're going to use with our Ryzen, so I might as well go ahead and spawn that guy in to give us the static mutation from that, and that should be good. I guess we can also spawn in our dark spriggan to start working on getting us blight, and that could also spread to this, and that'll help as well, or even get necrotic from that. Either way, I'm happy with it. All right, so that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and I guess boost the Phoenix to get him done, and let's see, can we get it maybe over here, maybe? Okay, he mostly just spread in that area over there, but that's fine. We do have flaming done. I'll see if the other pets want to give it to our peacock tail. It's a good thing if we get the mutations on this so we can turn it to rainbow, but also hopefully they add it to these plants over here because we need to use spinos later to get that done. But anyways, I guess our Phoenix is done for now. We can try these other pets and hopefully get mutations on this big guy here. And I guess since he's done, I'll spawn in our lemon lion to start getting brain rot out of the way. All right, I'm going to boost the pterodactyl. Let's see if we can get one of its mutations added over here, because we do have tempestuous and windstruck pretty much on all of these, well, except for the sugar apples again. So hopefully he'll mostly target this. I just need like 2 more mutations on this dude. It'd be so much easier if they kept sprays in the game, but I don't know why they hate me. Let's go ahead and boost the cockatrice as well to get him out of the way until we get toxic. Okay, well, Windstruck all went over there. I'm going to keep him around, though, to try and get it done. Okay, and then Toxic also went all over there, but I'm also going to keep him around to try and get on the peacock fruit, because we just need to get this thing rainbow. I'll leave him around, though. They did a good job, but they didn't do a good enough job, because I need it on here. All right, making sure all these are favorited, so whenever we do get the butterfly going, it doesn't target any of those. All right, let's get the swan done. I'm going to boost the swan. Give me some graceful, please. Okay, Graceful's added to a Trinity fruit. Thank you. I'm going to go and pick up our Swan. And I guess I can boost the Raiju to get him done and out of the way. We can boost the Dark Spriggan to get that guy out of the way. And boost the Kappa as well to hopefully get wet on this. And then these guys are cooling down again to try and help us out another time. I hopefully can actually help me out this time, because they did not help me out that last time and it made me sad. All right, so I guess while we wait for those guys to give us some mutations, I'm going to go ahead and throw down my Mizuchi to try and get us a Zor done. Since we're going through these guaranteed pets anyways, we might as well get the rest of them done. Definitely working very out of order than we normally do, because I don't have enough sprays to continue to do the cool thing of just applying sprays and getting this rainbow anymore. So I gotta like let the pets actually cook. All right, where's my Kappa at? Kappa, I need you to come over here and apply wet to this, please. He's not gonna do it. I gotta move this over here towards him. Come on, Kappa, give me some wet on that, bro. Go ahead, let's cook some wet. There we go. Oh, and he just gave us Bloodlet. Okay, thank you. That's actually really nice of you, you know? That's very nice of you. Okay, so we got Bloodlet done, and we got wet applied, which is perfect. I guess this one got wet from it currently raining. So we just need one more mutation on this, but thank you, Kappa. That was really nice of you. I'm gonna pick you up now. We got Brain Rot done onto a Sugar Apple, so thank you, Lemon Lion. Also very nice of you. And hopefully some of these other pets are nice and can apply something to this. Hopefully the Cockatrice this time, it's like, oh, I like Peacock Tail, and applies Toxic. Maybe I'll just do what we did with the Kappa and drag this thing towards the Cockatrice. Please give me Toxic on this thing, please. What, bro? You literally see that this peacock tail is not toxic, but you don't want to apply it to that? That made me sad. That made me really sad, man. I thought we had something. Maybe Raiju will give us static on this. Let me just place this right next to it. Shocked carrot that he's about to eat, so he just throws static on this. All right, I mean, that's fine. We got static all over there, but bro literally just shot right through our peacock tail and was like, nope. Don't want to give you static on that. So that's fine. We'll pick him up as well. And I'm sure one of these pets, I'm sure one of these lovely, friendly, awesomely nice pets that love me back would love to give me one of their mutations on this so I can get rainbow. That'd be so awesome and nice. That'd be really nice. I mean, this dark spriggan here, I'm sure he would love to just apply it right here on the plant right there that he's stuck on. Bro, you have got to be kidding me. How is he literally stuck on this thing and he still won't apply his mutation? That's insane. All right, well, at least we got blight done. You know, at least we got it done. I can't complain. It's out of the way. We can move this over here now, but how? Am I crazy? How? I went ahead, I'm spawning in my golden goose so I can get fortune done. And we don't really need our peach wasp today because we already have plasma done from the admin events over here on one of these. Right there. So, oh, and we also already have Infernal done, by the way, which is pretty crazy because we did get Meteoric and Molten done. So that's another thing right out of the way there. Safari Joe arrives. Yay, Joe! Joe's here! Anyways, I need some mutations, Joe, if you can maybe give me some of those. Oh, you know what? We do need to work on our new hippo pet here because the hippo applies the monsoon mutation, I believe. Every 18 minutes we get monsoon. So let's start working on that. We'll start working on the ghost bear to get spooky done. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got fall applied to the peacock tail. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Fall Fountain, for actually giving us a mutation. All right, so with that being there, then we have 5 mutations done. This dude's still spitting facts, but he didn't spit anything over here, but it's fine. It's done. So all these are favorited. We shouldn't be able to pick up anything over here or get it to be rainbow, at least. That's what I mean. We can completely focus on getting this thing to turn rainbow now. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in this butterfly. We're gonna spawn in our queen bee as well, and our queen bee can finally work to cool down our butterfly, which will then convert our peacock tail to rainbow. And this butterfly has the longest cooldown out of everything, so it shouldn't affect anyone else's cooldown. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some carrots because my corrupt kitsune is about to apply corrupt chakra, so let's make sure we get that. Perfect. We got it on 1 carrot out of all of that. We got corrupt chakra done. All right, well, I'll throw it over there, and that's good. I'll favorite that just in case. Thank you, corrupt kitsune. You're good with your job. Mizuchi, let's try to get a Zor with, and that's good. I think, what else do I need to get done here? What was that? Oh, Bro's growling. Oh, we got a Zor on a sugar apple. Perfect. Thank you, my guy. Very good job. We do need our disco bees to go in, so I'm gonna get them ready here. And our chicken zombies need to get prepared. So we'll do that. But I think there's still some pets that I'm missing that I haven't done yet. Like, I guess I could do the regular Spriggan to get Bloom out of the way while we wait for... Wait, is that going to be too long of a cooldown? No, it's good. All right, yeah, because we need to do that. Well, I guess we'll wait for the butterfly. Oh, I guess we can get Woody done because we do need to get Leashed out of the way. So there we go. You know, one pet I have been forgetting to try and get done is the Spectre, because this dude can actually give us the Vamp mutation that we haven't really been getting. So I'm going to make sure I get him in there at some point. So he's in the hotbar, and we are maxed out on other pets. Wait, why is it? I don't know why I still have the Pterodactyl in there. I don't need you. So I guess because of that, we'll go ahead and actually throw in the Spectre now and try to get that done. He has a 25% chance to mutate it with Vamp, but he has a rare chance for Spooky or Ghostly. However, we already have a guaranteed Spooky pet, and we don't need Ghostly because we have that from the Great Pumpkin. So we just need Vamp from this guy. So I hope we don't get the rare ones and we just get Vamp because I need to get that done. And yeah, that should be good. We gotta wait a while for the Spriggan and the Butterfly. Okay, so we have a pretty good setup here. I guess we'll go ahead and wait because all these guys have pretty long cooldowns, and we're gonna have to wait some time for all these. Well, I guess besides Woody. So let's get Woody done, and then we'll wait around for a bit. Let's get that Leash mutation done, please. And I guess I'll swap him out with the Disco Bee, our first Disco Bee, or maybe I'll work on Gnome. We have all these other pets. Disco Bees work better, and Chicken Zombies if we get them kind of all thrown in at once. So I guess I'll throw in a Gnome because we have some long cooldown pets, and we're gonna be waiting. So doubt. Yeah, probably be better. Okay, let's reboost Woody. Let's get Leash done. Thank you. And Leash is done and added to a carrot. We'll go ahead and throw that over here. And I'm gonna throw in a Gnome to try and get Gnome done. And yeah, we're gonna go and wait for the rest of my pets now. Golden Goose is going to lay a golden egg, but that's not very exciting. So we'll just let him do that, and then I'll come back in a minute when some of my other pets are about done with their mutations, see what we get, and then continue from there to get Disco and Zombify done. All right, we have some magic about to happen. So our Queen Bee just gave us Pollinated, which we really don't need because we already have it over here, but you know, I'll take that, I guess. Anyways, our Golden Goose laid our fortune egg, which is awesome. We're about to get Monsoon done from our Hippo, Spooky done from our Ghost Bear. We're about to see this thing turn rainbow finally, and hopefully we'll get Vamp done and Gnomed, and then we can get ready for our Disco Bees and Chicken Zombies, which would be nice. All right, let's go ahead and reboost our Hippo. Let's get Monsoon done. All right, he's going over here to apply something, it looks like, and we're gonna get Spooky done. We got Monsoon done on a Sugar Apple. We got Spooky added to this carrot here, and that is good. So we can go ahead and pick up our Hippo. We can go ahead and pick up our Ghost Bear, and next up, Queen Bee will cool down Butterfly and give us the rainbow mutation on our Peacock tail. I'm gonna go ahead and reboost the Spectre here to hopefully get Vamp done as well. Okay, we got Vamp added to the Peacock tail, the one that's right about to turn rainbow. So we're gonna have to leave him sitting around here for a little bit longer, but I guess that's fine. At least we know he'll give it. But it's gone because now this is rainbow. That's crazy, dude. The one thing he could have done it earlier, I would have been happy. But right now, bro, what are you doing? All right, but anyways, that's fine. We'll just deal with that. So we're gonna pick up our Butterfly, pick up our Queen Bee. They are done. We got rainbow added to the Peacock tail. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that now, and that way I don't pick it up. And I'll favorite this. I'm gonna unfavorite all of the other fruits in a little bit when we're ready to do our AFK grind with the Spinos, but for now we're gonna keep them favorited so I don't accidentally pick anything up. And Gnome just failed. That's very sad. So I guess while we wait for these three to get their mutations done, I'm gonna start throwing in some Disco Bees into the mix to hopefully get the Disco mutation done. We have 5 Disco Bees to work with here, so hopefully they help us out and give us Disco. And we're gonna wait again to hopefully get Vamp, and hopefully actually applies it again. And I'm gonna boost the Spriggan to give us Bloom in just a second so we can get that guy out of the way, and then I guess throw in another Disco Bee, and then we'll work on Chicken Zombies after that, and then we should be good for our AFK grind after that, I believe. So we have a lot of mutations over here, so this should be a pretty expensive Peacock tail. I hope it'll be. I mean, look how big it is. We got all these mutations, and this thing looks cool. It has its own effect up there spinning around. This is awesome. This is gonna be good. I can feel it. The coolest thing is about to happen. The Spriggan's gonna give us Bloom. There we go. We got Bloom on a bunch of carrots. I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of these over here, and I guess pick up the rest of them that are Bloom, because we don't need all these Blooms. Spriggan done. Next Disco Bee thrown in the mix, and hopefully we get Vamp applied again, and hopefully we get Gnome done this time. I'm gonna reboost the Gnome, and now we wait longer to hopefully get these mutations done. Oh, look at that, bro. I just boosted all my Disco Bees, and one of them, I don't even know which one that was, just applied Disco, but I don't even know which one was ready. Oh, we got 2 Discos. Okay, well, might as well just let them cook for a second. We got 3 Discos. Okay. And that one failed. He just ruined the coolness. All right, well, we got 3 Discos. What about you? All right, and you ruined it too. But hey, at least we got 3 Disco plants on carrots, or mutations on carrots. So I'm going to pick up all these Disco Bees. Of course, he fails with Vamp now because he just wanted to apply it to the thing that we didn't need it on at the moment. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and spawn in some of our Chicken Zombies now. Or I guess all of our Chicken Zombies to get them done. And I'm going to throw in a Queen Bee as well to help them cool down. And hopefully we can get Zombified done. The Gnome applied Gnome to carrot. This carrot specifically. Thank you so much for helping me. So Gnome is done. Hopefully Spectre will give us Vamp, but if not, we still have to wait anyways for our Chicken Zombies. And then oh yeah, I have a Queen Bee here too. We don't need to really wait for that, but yeah, we're gonna try to get Zombified and Vamp done before our AFK setup. But honestly, we could probably just throw these into the AFK setup because we have a lot of the AFK pets done from admin stuff, but we'll give it a shot anyways. All right, so I literally just boosted like all of my Chicken Zombies, and one of them instantly applied Zombified to one of my carrots, so I could actually just go ahead and pick up all these guys here and even pick up my Queen Bee, and we're just gonna leave the Spectre in here and do our AFK setup with the Spectre in it. So let me just check real quick. I don't know which carrot got zombified. I think it's this one with the poopy effect around it. All right, so this one is zombified. We're gonna throw that over there. We're gonna pick up all these carrots here, get rid of all of these to clear a clean palette for our Spinos, and then we're gonna go ahead and unfavorite all these fruits over here. Only this Peacock tail is favorited. As you can see, there's only the heart icon there and nothing over there, so we are good. We have a clean palette here to let the Spinos eat off of, and I'm gonna go ahead and start spawning in my AFK pets. So we're gonna use the spaghetti sloth here for aromatic, and then to get the 3 mutations we need for spaghetti, we're gonna go ahead and get the space squirrel in here for void touch, the corrupt scarlet macaw for corrupt, the griffin for cyclonic, and then we also need my tranquil. There he is, tranquil scarlet for the tranquil mutation. That leaves us to 6 pets here. And oh, also for number 7, we do need our Hydra here, and with the Hydra, he needs an egg, so we're gonna go ahead and throw him down let's do a legendary egg here, and that will give us the Terran mutation, and we are good to go on with our AFK grind. So we have our 7 pets here that we need for AFKing. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a Mega Spinosaurus here so it could start moving over mutations, and that should be good to get everything moved over to our peacock tail and max this thing out with mutations. So we're gonna go ahead and AFK for a couple hours here to let these pets finish up their mutations, let these spinos that we'll add in after this one eat everything, move it over to the peacock tail, and then we'll come back to a maxed out peacock tail, and it should be a very nice time, and lots of money should be involved when we check the value of this thing. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds, but it'll be like hours for me, and I'll be tired and old. All right, so our peacock tail is finally done. We have waited a few hours here. We have gotten our spinos to move over every single mutation that we had gotten done onto our peacock tail. So as you can see, we actually have 59 mutations on this thing, and I wrote it down in the chat. I know I might be a little slow to count, but I put it there because I don't have to recount this later. So 59 mutations total, and we got, this is definitely more than we've ever gotten because we do have a lot of mutations in here that have more mutations within them. So we have 59, but if we do separate some of these like we normally do, Oil Boil would bring us to 60, Paradisal would bring us to 61, Frozen 62, Harmonized Chakra 63, Abyssal 64, Spaghetti would bring us up to 66. Yeah, 66. Plagued would bring us up to, I believe, 68. Infernal would be about 71. Maelstrom 73. Gloom 74. Ceramic 76. And yeah, I think that's about it. So we have 76 total mutations on the peacock tail, the most we've ever gotten on any fruit so far in these videos. This thing is literally so maxed out, and look at that. That looks awesome, dude. It's got all these like effects going on, and it's just tall. It's cool. I'm happy with it. Okay, this is my baby right here. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and grab our magnifying glass to see the value of this thing, and hopefully it's actually worth some good money, as it is the hardest seed to get in the current seed pack. I don't know if this is considered a transcendent. I don't think so. I think it's probably considered a divine, but we're gonna go ahead and check the value of this thing. So without further ado, let's see how much this peacock tail is worth in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this thing is literally worth 2.1 trillion, which with all these mutations, I expected it to be more because this thing is not only big, but it has a lot of mutations on it. And I've gotten some other fruits with less mutations than this that are valued at more money. So honestly, I'm a little bummed with the price of that, but either way, this thing looks really cool. Probably one of my favorite fruits in the game now because it just looks so majestic, especially with all the mutations applied to it. But let's not lose hope there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and spawn on our raptors just to see if we can get amber applied to this thing. And if we can get amber, then this might be worth a little bit more. So let's go ahead and spawn all these raptors in and pick this thing up and see if we get amber.
Nope.
Okay, well, we did not get amber, but we do have this really awesome peacock tail now. That doesn't look as awesome in my inventory. It's all like bent and stuff, but that's fine. So the peacock tail is decent with every single mutation on it, but I honestly expected better. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you going to try to get the peacock tail, or is it not worth your time? Drop a like on this video, subscribe for some more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one.